Well, success breeds success from an inside out perspective. And I love how you're shifting from the doing, which you can't always control whether you get the promotion, but if you start from that self-esteem perspective, one thing that'll generate that mentality anyways. But one of the things that interests me of what you said, you're digging down. So I imagine goal setting with you is going to be very different than like traditional, okay, well, here's the goal and let's back plan. What are the action steps? You're taking a step way back. Well, why do you want that? Well, why do you want that? When you drill down to the why, I can see, belonging, connection, significance, certainty. I mean, is it straight up like Maslow and those types of things? Or are those typically the baseline of where we're going to find those needs are there?
Yes. Yeah, you're getting right there. That it does come down to the same basic categories. A lot of it's about impact. A lot of it does come back to even what I said, my root understanding that, wow, we don't have a long time and I want to do something with this time that I have. And when it comes all the way back down to that, when people are searching for their next step on a career, whether it's a career ladder or big career change, it's really an outward manifestation of them trying to figure out how do I do the best I can do in the short time I have, even if that wasn't necessarily top of mind when they first came up with the goal.
Fantastic. Is there anything that leaders, managers, supervisors can do to enhance their employees' experience of finding meaning in their work?
There is so much that they can do, so very much. Starting with being really clear about what the purpose of the organization is and explicit about that purpose. So building a purpose mindset, and purpose is one element of meaning. So building that purpose mindset needs to happen at a full organizational level so that the individuals know both their own individual why, but also what's the organizational goal here. But then also belonging, we mentioned, that's one of the key 4 pillars of meaning, according to Emily Esfahani Smith, who wrote a great book called The Power of Meaning. And belonging comes up over and over again in the research. And that culture, organizational culture, is really key to belonging, right? We have a lot of instances of exclusion based on demographic variables or which might include age, for instance, but also include race. And you could go right down the whole list, which really harms people's sense of belonging and thus harms their sense of meaning. So you have to have a truly inclusive culture and think about what does that mean to create that. And be clear on the cultural values, the value system of the culture, and be explicit and keep checking in on that. And then obviously leaders can set the stage for having individual conversations with employees around what they want to be bringing to the table. What are their own strengths, and how do we lean into those strengths? What are their interests? What do they as individuals value? And those one-on-one conversations are absolutely vital for building meaning in employees' lives.